Hopefully you already read the instructions, but just in case, today you're going to need to grab supplies from from your supply bag. You're going to need the Go Math pages for lesson 2.6. You're going to need a pencil. You might need your crayons, and you're going to need lined paper. Now, I'm using the one from yesterday. You can do the same. All right, are we ready? Okay, you guys, today's lesson, we are going to build off of what we learned yesterday with distributive property. So today we are going to multiply using expanded form. How can you use expanded form to multiply a multi-digit number by a one-digit number? So our numbers today are mostly, actually I think all of them are 3 to 4 digits. So, and then multiplied by a one digit. Don't panic. We're going to take it nice and slow to start. And by the end, you're going to be ready to do this on your own. All right, here we go. Example 1, use expanded form. Multiply 5 times 143. All right. Well, let's see. They started at 5 times 143. And they decided to do kind of what we did yesterday and break this up. 5 times, but we're going to do it, ooh, camera fell. We're going to do it by place value this time. And we're going to go 100, because there's 1 in the hundreds, 40, because there's a 4 in the tens, and 3. We have now written this in expanded form. 143. All right, and if we use the distributive property, we end up with 5 times 100, 5 times 40, and 5 times 3. Okay, now they've already drawn us a lovely picture that we are going to use to do this problem. So, right here, they've already drawn it. They've divided it. So we have 5 times 100, 5 times 40, and 5 times 3. Now, on this side, they have a think and record section. We are only going to worry about the steps as we go through them. So we're going to do this first one. So everybody grab a crayon. And I chose blue. And color in 5 times 100. Go ahead and color while I'm coloring so that we can stay together. Okay. Done? Good. So now let's multiply this out. 5 times 100. What is that? 5 times 100. Yes, I'm waiting for you to come up with the answer yourself. 500. Okay. Here we go. Now we're going to move on to the second step. So in this step, I pulled out green, so I'm coloring it green. We're going to worry about the tens place. Okay, here we go. So we already know that 5 times 100 is 500. Now we're going to figure out 5 times 40. So let's think, what's 5 times 4? 5 times 4 is 20. And then we have to add the 0 onto the end. So 5 times 40 is 200. Do you see how Monday's lesson and Tuesday's lesson are now being put into Wednesday's lesson? Okay, let's move on to the last section. So in step 3, I shouldn't say last section, but step 3, I pulled out pink, so I'm coloring it pink. Step 3, 5 times 3, well, that's a basic fact, 15. Okay, so now we have 5 plus 200 plus 15. And look, they've made it nice and easy to add here. So we're going to come over here and we're going to go 5, 1, 7. So 715. 5 times 143 is 715. All right, let's turn the page. Example 2. So they're going to give us another one. Here we go. This one has 4 digits. Ooh, but we can still do it. So it says, use expanded form. The gift shop at the animal park orders 3 boxes of toy animals. Each box has 1,250 toy animals. How many toy animals does the shop order? Multiply 3 times 1,250. Step 1. Write 1,250 in expanded form. Use the distributive property. Here we go. So 1,000, are you writing this with me? $250. And we don't have to worry about the ones because the ones is a 0. So we already have it here in 50. Here we go. 3 times 1,000. 3 times, 200. 3 times 50. Okay. Second step, add the partial quotients. So now we have to multiply these all out. So right here in this space, 3 times 1,000 is 3,000. 3 times 200. Well, what's 3 times 2? Yep, it's 6. Add the 2 zeros. So 3 times 200 is 600. Plus 3 times 50. Well, what's 3 times 5? 15. Add the 0. So we end up with 150. Okay, let's transfer it over here. 3,600, 150. 0, 5, 6 plus 1 is 7, 3. So the shop ordered 3,750 animals. All right, you guys, it is now time for the share and show. Oh, paper stuck on my camera. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, that means it's time for you to pause and do the problems on your own. Now, if you get stuck, I am still going to record the step-by-steps of how to do this. But I really do want you to pause and try it on your own. Are you ready? Okay, hit pause. No, I really mean it. Hit pause. Welcome back. Here we go. Okay, share and show. If you get stuck and it's not this first one, you can skip to the one you're stuck on, but make sure you check your answers. First one, we had find 4 times 213. Use expanded form. 4 times 213 is 4 times 210 and 3. 4 times 200, 4 times 10, and 4 times 3. 4 times 200, 4 times 2 is 8. That means 4 times 200 is 800. 4 times 10 is 40. And 4 times 3 is 12. Up here in the corner, they gave us a wonderful place to add this all together. So we're going to do that right now. 2, 4, 1, 5, 8. 852. Okay, down here it says record the product. Use expanded form to help. Record the product. Use expanded form to help. All right, there's a little tiny space here, but I'm going to use my paper because I like a lot more space. So I'm going to use my lined paper, and I'm going to write 4 times 59. Okay, here we go. 4 times, now I'm going to write it in an expanded form, 50 plus 9. Now I'm going to distribute it. 4 times 50 plus 4 times 9. Well, 4 times 50. 4 times 5 is 20. So 4 times 50 is 200. 4 times 9 is 36. That means the answer to 4 times 59 is 236. Okay. Now I'm going to write 3 times, oh, that's a bad 3. 3 times 288. First thing I need to do is write it in expanded form. 200 plus 80 plus 8. Now I'm going to distribute. 3 times 200 plus 3 times 80 plus 3 times 8. How are we doing? Are you getting there on your own? Hope so. 3 times 2 is 6, so 3 times 200 is 600, plus 3 times 8 is 24, 3 times 80, 240. 3 times 8, 24. I need to add this one. I can't do this one in my head like I just did the last one, so I'm going to write them out in a way that's easy for me to add. 4 plus 2, 6, 6 plus 2, 8. So my answer is 864. How'd you do? Check your answers. 852, 236, 864. Okay, it's time to move on. So I'm going to have you turn your page. And we are going to, let's see. Oh, this page says we are now to the on your own. It's time for you to practice. See what you've learned. And then you can come back, unpause. I guess I should have told you to pause first. But so go ahead. As soon as I'm done talking, pause this, solve the problems, come back, unpause, and I will have all the answers written for you. You can check your answers. If you got one wrong and it doesn't match mine, then I want you to go back and find your answers. Remember, don't guess, don't do it in your head, do it on the paper. They've given you some workspace over here, but if you need more, use your lined paper. Ready? Time to pause. Okay, here we go. I'm going to give you the answers. Number 4, 84. Number 5, 210. Number 6, 100. Whoops, you can't see it. 178 rooms. Number 7, $370. Number 8, 288 inches. Number 9, 15,840 yards. Number 10, the expression is 9 times 800 plus 9 times 50 plus 9 times 6. And no, there is no equal sign and there is no answer because it's an expression, not an equation. Okay, and the last one, the answer is 32 tacks. And my explanation, I multiplied 4 times 48 and then subtracted 160. So 92 minus 160 equals 32. How'd you do? Turn the page. We'll do the next part together. Okay, so a lot of the math we use in real life is pulled from tables and charts and graphs, usually for science or budgets or payroll. There's all sorts of reasons to be using tables. Sometimes it's statistics. Anyway, so we try to make sure that we give you math on occasion that does this. Here is the one we're going to use today. It says problem solving applications. Use the table for 12 and 13. So we're going to do this to answer number 12 and 13. So let's just go over what's in the table first. Okay, so first off, this is a nursery plant cell. So a nursery sells plants. It's not like a nursery where you have a baby in a cradle. This is a nursery. It's a store that sells plants. Trees. We've got flowering cherry, Italian cypress, muskogee, Cape myrtle, Royal Empress. Tells you our prices, $59, $79, $39, and $29. And it tells you the discount price when you buy more than 4. So if you buy more than 4 plants, you get a discount. How often do stores do that one? Quite often. $51, $67, $34, and $25. What is the total cost of 3 Italian cypress? So is that more than 4? No. So for number 12, we have 3 times, well, where's the Italian cypress? Oh, 79. Okay, pull my lined paper back out. Here we go. Keep folding it into little squares so that we don't have to worry about the old work. Okay, and I'm going to write 3 times 79. That means I have 3 times 70 plus 9. That means I can go 3 times 70 plus 3 times 9. Here we go. 3 times 7. Yeah, I'm waiting for you. I'm hoping you're doing it on your own. Here we go. 21. 3 times 70, 210. Plus 3 times 9. Did you get 27? If you did, pat yourself on the back. All right, you guys, let's add them together. 7, 3, 2. So how much did 3 Italian cypress trees cost? $237. Okay, here we go. What's the error? Tanya says that the difference in the cost of 4 flowering cherry trees and 4 Muskogee crepe myrtles is $80. Is she correct? Explain. Okay, to figure this out, you need to solve the problem yourself and then see if your answers match. If not, find her answer and where the mistake is. So we're going to use this chart again. And how many cherry trees do we need? 4 flowering cherry trees. Well, if it's more than 4, we go to the discount price. That's $51 times 4. But we're also going to have to do 4 Muskogee crepe myrtles. Once again, 4. So 4 times 34. Okay. You need to solve these two problems. Write it in expanded form. 4 times 50 plus 1. 4 times 50. 4 times 1. Add them together. 4 times 5 is 20. So 4 times 50, 200. 4 times 1, 4. That means that's $204 to buy 4 of the flowering cherry trees. 4 times 30, 4 times, distribute 4 times 30 plus 4 times 4. We'll end up with 4 times 30. A little bit more room here. 4 times 30, well, 4 times 3 is 12, so 4 times 30 is 120 plus 16. Well, that means I have 136. Add them together. Or I'm sorry, not add. I'm sure you guys are all sitting there behind the cameras going, Miss Kent, no, you're subtracting. You're right, we're subtracting. Here we go. 4 subtract 6. Can't do that, I have to regroup. Well, there's nothing in the tens place, so I'm going to go to the hundreds. Take a 100 from it. That means I have 100 left. That means I'm going to take that 100 I took and make it tens. So now I have 10 tens. I'm going to borrow from that, make that a 9. That makes this 14. So all my regrouping's done. 14 minus 6. If you have to, use your fingers. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I count that on my hands. I end up with 8 fingers. Okay, 9 minus 3. I can do that one as well. I don't have to regroup any further. That makes a 6. 1 minus 1 is 0, so it's $68. Well, 68 is not the same as 80. So Tanya's wrong. So first off, it says, is she correct? No, she's not. But what do you think might have happened? How many of you started over here at 59 and 39? Do you think that would make that much of a difference? $8 difference there, and $5 difference there. That's $13 per. I bet that's what happened. So, no. Tanya used the regular price rather than using the discounted. Now, how can I check that to make sure I am 100% positive? You've got it. You can multiply 59 times 4 and subtract it from 39 times 4. I bet you get 80. Why don't you try it now? I'll wait for you. Pause. Okay, here we go. We're on the last problem. Did you check it? Number 13, did it work? Figured it would. Here we go. What is the greatest possible product of a 2-digit number and a 1-digit number? Explain how you know. The greatest possible product. Well, what's the biggest 2-digit number we can make? 99. What's the biggest 1-digit number we can make? 9. So now if we do these and we multiply them together, we're going to come up with a product. So I'm going to use the workspace over here this time. Okay, so I'm going to take 9 times 99. And I'm going to go 9 times 90 plus 9. And then I'm going to take 9 times 90 plus 9 times 9. Well, what's 9 times 9? You've got it, 81. So 9 times 90 is 810. Plus 81. Add that together. 891. So the greatest possible product, 891. How did I get it? Why does this work? 9 is the largest digit I can use. All right, you guys, we have one more problem. One more problem. You've almost made it through this lesson, and then you're going to be on your own practicing your homework and turning it in on a Google slide. Here we go. Multiply 5 times 381. Using place value and expanded form, select a number from each box to complete the expression. So they've given us numbers already, and now we just have to figure out which ones we're going to use. So we have 381. Are we going to use 30 or 300? 300. Are we going to use 8 or 80? 80. Are we going to use 1 or 10? 1. So 5 times 300, 15,000. 5 times 80, 400. 5 times 10, or sorry, 5 times 1 is 1. So our answer is 1,905. Okay, it's that time. I want you to solve all the problems on the front part of this page. You can do the problems on the back, but you don't have to. When you finish this page, go back to the Google Classroom, open the Google slide, and record your answers. Have fun.